Hello, hello, OFP Nation. It is me, Rhea. And today I get the pleasure to interview another one of our awesome, amazing traders. And his name is Victor. Hi, Victor.
Hi, Ryan. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
Fine, fine, thanks.
It is so nice to meet you. I know we were talking a little bit on Discord, but it's very lovely to meet you. So thank you for talking with me today.
Thanks a lot for the interview and for the chance to explain myself.
Well, I'm excited to get to know you and share your story a little bit with the rest of our OFP family. I just have a couple questions for you. You ready to dive in?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Share with us exactly where are you from and how long have you been trading?
I am from Ecuador. I am from Quito. I am trading since 2017. A long journey for me. It's almost 7 years now, so I am very happy with that. And I think it's the thing that I like most. I love to trade.
You love to trade. Can I ask you, why did you start trading?
I really like it since I was a child. So at the beginning, it was all like a very impossible thing for me because in my country there is nothing to that you can trade. There is nowhere where you can go and trade. There is no a big bank there you can go and intern. Other banks are small. We don't have private equity companies and things like that. At the beginning, I just start with different brokers, but with things like $100 or the bonus that they gave us at the beginning. I am talking about 8 years ago. They gave a bonus of $30-40 and I trade with that. After that, I learned about the pro firms with FTMO. That was the beginning of my journey. After a long time, I start to go to the pro firms and try to pass the challenge, but start with no knowledge, it's very difficult for us. So I have to pay a lot of courses. Ones were good, other ones was really bad, and things like you can find in YouTube or something like that, but they charge you a lot. And when I start to spend more and more money and time in the markets, I understand it, and I have a very good mentor that he's from Peru. He teach me how to trade. He's one of the biggest traders in Peru. He just managed the fundamental part, so he trade about news, how it will affect, but not in a short time. He always was looking for the big run, for the big picture. So I start trading with him. After that, I just feel confident to start my own, and I am trading my own like around 1 year now, a little more than 1 year now. I am just trading. I have a job and I quit my job to just trade. So I am very happy.
Felicidades. Congratulations.
Yes, thanks.
That's amazing. Good for you. It's so great how trading can create opportunities for people in other countries where maybe finding work isn't so easy. Generating the income that you need to really live well is not always there. So to learn a skill like trading, all you need is a computer and some internet. You can change your life.
I really think that. And also here the base salary in Ecuador is like around $450. Let's talk about a 25K account. With just 2%, you can make the whole income family that they can make up to 1 month of work. In my last work, they paid me $700 for my entire month. So when I start trading and I start doing it well, it was like a big game changer for me.
Definitely, because now you double or you triple your income.
Yes.
That's so exciting. I'm so excited for you. Why did you choose OFP?
I was looking for OFP like around 2023. That's the first time I saw OFP. I am going to be really, I don't think like instant fund works at that time. So I was trying with different firms, and one day I said like, no, I am going with OFP, and I tried the on-demand payouts because you have to pay it. In my case, every 6 days, because I trade all the labor days. I don't trade on weekends mostly. So it was like meet the TBS, or now it's called the inconsistency rule, and I can ask for my payout.
Would you say you just like that there were no challenges?
And also I think I like the time frame that you have to for the payout, because in different companies you have to wait for around 15, 30 days or 28 days. In this case, I choose the on-demand, so I can ask for a payout like every 6 days. That's why I I liked about OFP, and that's what it makes me choose OFP.
And what would you say your experience with OFP has been? Would you say you've been enjoying your experience with us lately?
I think it's really nice. I think like in every company you have to adapt yourself. I understand that with not having a challenge, it's a little bit expensive, but I think it's really the risk to reward.
Yeah.
You have like to make around I like 2%, and you could be break even in your pay, so on what you're paid. So it's a good company. I have to adapt myself in things about news and something like that. And also I was more like a scalper trader. I want to be like around, I don't know, 10 minutes, or if my TP it's took in 2 minutes lately, I will close. By now the OFP try tells us to like to be a little more longer trader, so
Yeah.
I try to swing for an intraday, and it's okay for me. I don't have any problem.
Thank you for sharing that. Of course, it's a pleasure to have you with us. Did you say you trade on the weekends?
I mostly don't. Sometimes I trade Bitcoin when it's something around to happen. Like I try to go for the fundamentals, and when the ETF is going to be announced, all the people are trading Bitcoin, so I have to take advantage of that volume that it's generating at that moment.
What are your favorite instruments that you like to trade? What pairs do you like?
I just trade US30. That's what I learned 2 years ago, and there's a big movement, and you don't have to wait alone. It respects a lot of my zones, and it respects a lot of the time. I have very structured time when I can trade, so I know when it's going to enter volume to the market, and that volume will help me to achieve my TP or attempt to go to my trade in a shorter time. So that's why I trade US30.
When you're not trading, what do you like to do?
And now I play a lot of paddle. It's very popular in my country, and I try to learn different things. I am trying to learn to play golf, and I have just like one class, but I really enjoy it. I also spend time with my friends, my family. That's what I like the most, and that's what I could say most of the people don't understand, because they tell you like, why do you have so much free time? I am in the church like 6 hours. I always in the church, I always see the market, I always see the structure, but it's like I work that time, so I don't have to be like you, like in an office like 8, 9, 10 hours. I trade from my home. I could be here 6 hours viewing the market and having the patience to execute, like I would say.
Yeah, I will tell you though, for a lot of us here at OFP, especially for me, right? Because I'm a trader too, it never feels like work.
Yes.
Because
and I really enjoy it.
We're so passionate about what we do, and we love helping traders get capital so they can trade and make money, and be able to quit their job like you. That makes what we do so exciting. Well, before we go, Victor, do you have any advice or tips you want to leave for any trader who might be watching this?
So the tips I would give for everyone: smaller the lot size at the beginning. Most of us and most of the people start small and try to understand and to know everything you can know about just one pair. I am not jumping from pair to pair, or also strategy to strategy. Try it. You will know in 6 months or in 5 months that your strategy is not good, or you have to adjust something. If you start to trading zones, demand and supply, and after that you go to ICT, and after that you go to different kind of strategies, you're going to lose it. So it's better to start and to keep with one strategy. I try to tell them to the people, and also be passionate about it, because I think a lot of people start trading because they need the money, and when they start losing money they frustrate, and it's worse. It doesn't help. So you are going to return to your job, or you have to be for the long run and start to applying for small profit caps rather than go for the big profit. That's most of the entire sales. So you have to be very confident in yourself and to be very calm when you trade. Most of the people try to trade that high level, and it's like, just chill and try to calm yourself before you enter a trade, because if it's going the other way, you are going to feel very bad. That would be my advice.
I think that's excellent advice. And those are things that we sometimes talk about in our podcast to people too. You know, risk management is very, very important.
Yes.
Especially when you're not finding consistent profitability in your trading. I think that is wonderful advice that you can give, and I thank you so much for sharing it. Well, I am going to say thank you so much for your time today, Victor. I appreciate it so much. And it's been a pleasure meeting you and talking to you and getting to know you a little bit. And I'm sure whoever watches this, they'll appreciate your advice and just hearing about your story and your experience with OFB. OFF.
Thanks, Ray. OFF.
So, muchísimas gracias. And thanks. We'll talk next time, okay?
Thanks a lot, Ray.